Technology is moving at an amazing pace, and our law enforcement, drawn out here with a traffic signal, certainly is not falling behind, right? How many times have you pulled up to a traffic light and now you see cameras sitting there? These IoT, the Internet of Things devices, capturing video. This video for law enforcement extends all the way through our military and our local law enforcement as well, carrying cameras right on their flak vests or in the front of their vehicles or Humvees. Whatever it is, we're collecting data, lots and lots of data, voice and video primarily from cameras. But then we have, of course, the mobility platform that's collecting information as well. We're collecting all types of information with all types of different mobile devices that we may find within the industry. Our vehicles are certainly not immune to this. We're collecting critical information about vehicle health. Now, some IoT devices allow us to send that to other places to be looked at and provide proactive support for our vehicles. And of course, from an emergency perspective, here we're tracking things that are occurring within the environment for healthcare, for example, in an emergency vehicle, without the operator who's performing the tasks having to dictate everything that they're doing. Real time, hey, I just did this to the patient, automatically gets fed back to the hospital so that they can be better prepared to serve that patient's needs. Of course, you cannot have a discussion around IoT or the Internet of Things without talking about the smart home revolution with from thermostats to locking doors to plugs to all types of devices, light bulbs that are designed to make our life different. I'm not convinced it makes our life easier, but it certainly is different and pretty cool to use some of these tools. These are all IoT, the Internet of Things devices. Of course, we also have those in our lives from a medical perspective, where if we have certain components that are helping us with our health, like a pacemaker, for example, that can very easily be an Internet of Thing device that is providing data. The challenge comes in, as always, the challenge comes in with the processing of that data. And although not all data, right, the status of your light bulbs is probably not data that's being sent up to somewhere else, although it might be. Um, Generally speaking, it may not be, but there's lots of data sources that are coming into a centralized location. And the challenge in the industry is how do we process that data and make it smarter, right? The data itself. So it's take out the noise and just take the valuable nuggets of information. And then how do we feed that back to the data center for more enhanced analysis? Well, this intelligence at the edge is something that's occurring within the industry today. That means that we have horsepower, that processing power, often run on a system on chip type technology, sitting right there at the edge, aggregating the data, removing the noise, and finding those golden nuggets of information.